crazy journey, but I'm grateful. I'm loving who I am becoming. I'm blessed and I'm thriving. I can't complain. I am on a higher frequency. I refuse to let you mess with me. I'm protective of my energy and my time. Don't give it up too easy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? You're here again with me, Robin S., and this is Conversations Over Coffee. Hopefully, everyone been enjoying these videos I've been putting out. Again, I want to thank you for those who have been subscribing to them, liking them, and leaving comments here. Please continue to subscribe, and let's build this channel. It's Conversations Over Coffee with Robin S., and so far, so good. Um, I come to you today, and it's the day after Valentine's Day. As a matter of fact, they like to jokingly call this the side chicks holiday. I'm more or less going to make a double up because I've been thinking about that. Yet that wasn't what I had planned on making my video about today. But because it's been on my mind so hard, I said, you know what, let me go ahead and get that thought process out the way so that I can make the video that I want to make. Sorry for adjusting myself. So, yeah, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I seen quite a few guys buying those last minute gifts out here in the mall, and believe it, even at some of these supermarkets buying the flowers. And again, no shade, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to be recognized. And it's funny that they would call the 15th of February Side Chick Day because the candy is now 50% off. And because they couldn't be with the side chick on Valentine's Day, now would be a good time to drop those little discount candies and things off because there was so many left over. So why not give it to the side chick? I want to ask, I when I was out yesterday, right, looking through the aisles, picking up some stuff for my Friday or my weekend really, I noticed that they have cards for work husband and work wife. Now, I know we all have kiddingly called someone that, someone we close with, someone we cool with, or maybe you've even been called that. Tell me what your take is on receiving a card or some kind of sentiment for Valentine's Day that stated work husband or work wife. Is that appropriate or no? See, my take on it, if you're single and the other person's single, I think that's kind of cute. I do. I mean, if people are going to make jokes about Side Chick Day being the 15th, I really don't see a problem with those cards. I'm surprised to see people or the industry, however you want to label it, find another way to suck another dollar out of us consumers by making such a card or putting out such kind of content for the work husband and the work wife. So tell me what your think is about that. Like, would you feel offended or would you feel like how would you feel? Would you feel offended or would you feel appreciated? Or, does it go along with the joke? Or if I don't know how people look at it. I've been called a work wife before, and that's because I was kind of protective about that person. I've even brought lunch for this person at times. We definitely had lunch a few times together. Now both of us were single, mind you. Had that card have been available at that time, I probably would have gotten that card for that person as long as I knew that person was single. Now, we also know that married people have been at jobs and have called their coworker their work wife or their work husband. Is it appropriate for that person, being the married person in this scenario? Is it appropriate for you to give your work husband or work wife a Valentine's Day card? And mind you, that's exactly what it says. It doesn't say anything other than, I mean, yeah, you know, it has the little cutesy words or whatever in it, but it specifically says work wife or work husband. And I'm just curious about what y'all think about that. I mean, we all have plenty of jokes and thoughts about today, the side chick holiday. Now, this is also Valentine's Day weekend. So don't put too much into couples who are out here celebrating or going to do things today for Valentine's Day because maybe they weren't able to get the time off to do whatever they wanted to do special on that day. So maybe they're off this weekend today and decided to take in a movie or do something special, you know. Just because you see two people out today, please don't get it confused by thinking that one is the side chick. Now, you a real other person if you actually took yesterday to give your side chick something and then today you took your significant other out. I think that's not cute. But again, what do you think about that? And as of course being a single person myself, I didn't get anything for either. I didn't get nothing for Valentine's Day, and I'm definitely not getting nothing today, being Side Chicks Day, because I'm nobody's side chick. I wouldn't want to be celebrated if I was a side chick like that. I mean, again, me personally. Again, I'm not one to come in second. Period. That's not something I aim for. So a dude couldn't come to me and say, "Oh, I brought you something February 15th." Now you decide to bring that person can keep that. Now again, if it's my husband or the person I'm dating, if I knew what your time schedule was, you know what I'm saying, and today was the only day where we can actually do something, that's different. Because if you had yesterday available for you to do something with me with, being your mate, your partner, whoever, I'm expecting for us to do something on that day. Don't come to me unless what was planned came out that day. But most things don't premiere on a Saturday. Most things premiere on a Friday. Now, if you're saying, "Well, I didn't want to take you because it was going to be crowded and there's everybody's going to be," I don't want to hear that. I would not want to hear that. No. Can I ask another thing, by the way? I know I just cut that thought short, but I need to ask one more thing, right? Whether you're married or dating or the side piece, why does it seem like certain holidays everybody want to feed you? Like, for instance, in November we have Thanksgiving, so there's a huge feast. Everybody's eating. That celebrates these holidays, okay? You have Christmas. Mm. Again, family gets together, we all eat, do great. New Year's, depending on how you celebrate, I know the majority of the people, they make a nice meal to welcome and bless the new year. Here it is February, Valentine's Day. They want to take you out to eat. Restaurants are packed. I mean, reservation only at certain restaurants. You know, I mean, fast food, you can, but I mean, like, nice, get dressed, get cute restaurants. You had better made your your thing early. You better had set your reservations in advance because they're packed. And the wait to get a table is going to be ridiculous. Your birthday. First thing people want to do is take you out to eat. Then when March and April get here, now mind you, my birthday is in June, but I'm just saying, for argument of sakes, now here it comes March, April, and you done gained 25 pounds, maybe 30 of them things. And you're like, oh, where did, oh, it's that winter weight. No, boo, it's all that food that people want to keep taking you to and feeding you to that packed on those weights. So now you got to go extra hard in those months in order to get your summer body together. Why do people feel that when they want to celebrate something or they want to celebrate someone, first thing they want to do is take you out to eat? Now, bless my children. They know I'm single. They know I'm in a new city, new state. First thing they want to know is, Ma, what's your favorite place to eat? Where you want to go to eat? How about, I don't have a favorite restaurant because for me, going out to eat is not a big deal to me. I don't find that as being special. I don't find that as being date worthy, you know what I'm saying, or something celebratory. I I don't want to go to eat out for my birthday. I don't want to go and eat out for Valentine's Day. I don't want to go to eat out for a holiday. But most people love going out to eat. And then you want to know, why are you overweight? I mean, aside from all the eating you do at home, now they're taking you out to feed you more. That's just not a thing for me. I'm, I mean, my heart, my children, my people. If you ever want to do something for me, please know that taking me out to eat is definitely not a to do thing. When I think about going out, like for Valentine's Day, if I wanted to go out for Valentine's Day, I want to go somewhere fun. We already are going to have something to eat. True. I don't want that to be the focal of the date, though. You could take me bowling. Now, you do see the nails, right? I'm not willing to risk losing one of these because Ling Ling didn't put these on. I grew these. Yet, even if you said you want to take me out to go bowling, I'd go bowling. I'm 5'3". Not going to go shoot hoops, but I'll go bowl. Being a little mature, if a dude said that he wanted to take me out roller skating, I'd go do that. I'd go do go karts, the escape rooms, which is a big thing now. I would love to go and do that for dating purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do something fun. Movies? No, no. My rant about movies, I've stopped going to the movies so long ago because everything is being regurgitated from when I was little. I mean, for real, like, how many Fast and Furious movies are y'all seriously gonna make? That man died, and y'all still making Fast and Furious movies. Now, of course, Marvel has all the superstars. They went from having a white Captain America now to a black Captain America, but the story is still the same. We had a green Hulk, now they have a red Hulk. Come on, Hollywood, y'all gotta get original. Like, that's why I can't go to movies anymore. Give me something original or just take me out of it because I'm just not. You know, rom-coms. I do adore a good rom-com, but even they have gotten so unoriginal, so watered down. The concepts is just like I said, being rebooted. And they've even gotten so lazy with theirs. They're telling you it's a reboot from this movie, that movie, the other movie. So if I seen it back then, why would I want to go see it now? Like The Color Purple. I know this was a few years back, but this is where I'm getting to. This is where I'm trying to take you. Color Purple, loved it. Definitely one of my favorite movies. Yet when they made the announcement that they were going to redo it, I was so disappointed. And then Oprah being the one of the characters from the original, you're behind the remake of it? No. No. Now again, I'm pretty sure it got great reviews. I'm pretty sure that the actresses and actors in it did a marvelous job. To me, you really can't redo a classic and make it better. I mean, true, cinematography has changed since then. Digital has now become a big thing, which they didn't have available back then. I get all of that. I understand all of that. Yet, I wouldn't go see that. Even if they streamed it, I wouldn't go see it. And yes, they have streamed it. I'm just saying, I wouldn't watch that. I appreciate my classics for being just that, you know. And they don't redo all classics because they definitely haven't redone Gone with the Wind. They've tried to do it with West Side Story a few different times, and you see how that turned out. And again, I'm just like going over many different classics. I didn't want to just bring up the classics I consider classics, but I'm just talking about classics in general. Like, leave well enough alone. Get original. I mean, y'all go on strike because y'all want more. Well, we the consumer, we might need to go on strike too so that y'all could give us more. We've already seen, like, how many times are you going to do How High or variations of How High? Okay? How many different times are you going to do any of these movies? The Star Wars trilogy, um, Star Trek, like, no. I as a consumer, I'm boycotting movies for that reason. Maybe when y'all start getting original and giving us some real content, something for us to come out and spend our hard earned dollar for, I'll be more than happy to go and watch the movies again in theaters and not wait for it to come out on stream. I mean, considering the concession stand stuff has went up as to where now you gotta put stuff in your bag and sneak it in because you don't want to pay for that popcorn and you definitely don't want to butter your own popcorn and you know what I'm saying, like, come on y'all, give us something, give us something, don't just keep redoing our classics. If y'all gonna go on strike because of whatever the reasons is, we as the consumer should also go on strike until y'all give us better things to watch and on TV too, but definitely going out to the movies. And I'm a big advocate of that. Me personally, I'm no, not at all. Yet people will definitely take you to the movies for a date. I'm not good on that. No. So no movies. Don't want to go out to eat. Mm, a home date, as long as it's not my home, perhaps, perhaps, because I'm already familiar with what my home looks like, and I'm very comfortable within it. Let me see what your place look like. Don't call yourself coming to my house for a Valentine's date. Now, if you were my mate, I might invite you over. I might make something nice for us to eat. Yet, I want us to go out afterwards. I don't want to stay in the house the whole time. I mean, true, there's so many things we could do at home. Great. But, like, were some of those other ideas terrible? Like, I, what is it, paintball? I would do. Laser tag? I would even do. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something fun on a date. And it doesn't matter if it's the first date, 15th date, 22nd date, 100th date, 50th date. I don't care. Like, if you're asking me out to go on a date, the keywords I just seen and heard, going on a date, which means I want to go somewhere and be entertained. I want to go somewhere and still be able to talk with you, meet with you, interact with you as well. Go for me is the key word there. I want to go out on a date. I don't want to go out to eat. I know I keep frowning or poo pooing on going out to eat. It's just not my favorite thing. It's almost as it has the same equivalent of being at home to me. You just have someone else cooking and serving you the food and having to pay for the food. No. If we're going to spend $1 on something, can we spend a dollar? You know what? I would give you Dave and Buster's. How about that? I mean, if you really want to eat and I really want to have fun, something like Dave and Buster's, I would do. A lot of people would probably frown upon it, but I'm just out to have a good time with you. I'm out to enjoy you. I want to be where the people are, like they said in Little Mermaid. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're here, I'm here, we're here together. Let's have a good time. Mm. Let's have a good time together, though. That's what I consider to be a date. So, whether it's for Valentine or my birthday, if a person, gentleman, male, is asking me out on a date, I'm expecting to go out on a date. And of course, if you tell me where we're going, I can dress accordingly, right? You know, as much as I'm not a fan of the circus, I would go to the circus for a date. State fair, county fair, I would do that too as a date. As a date. Now, if you wanted to go out to eat after those events, fine. I just want to be entertained. An amusement park is kind of a stretch as a date is concerned, but I would go on that too. I would I could consider that a date per se. But still I would accept that as date worthy. I would. I just like I said, I just want to have fun when I go out. I want to have fun when I'm with you. We have plenty of time to have downtime together. So, if a date is what we're going to do, then a date is what we're going to do. Now, if you just want to meet up or chill, that's where the house can come in at. You know, we can even go out and chill. Not really, but okay. I guess I really don't like going out to eat because the food that I like isn't, you don't get dressed up for that type of food. See, I like soul food. I like Jamaican food. You know what I'm saying? I like things like that to eat. But if I'm going to just your regular steakhouse or seafood place or Americanized food, so to speak, oh, okay, that's cute. My restaurants, with the exception of Italian, and even then, it depends on what Italian restaurant you're taking me to. But that could be a place I can get excited about going on a date as far as going out to eat, kind of. Mm. One more thing about Valentine's Day. Now, true, a lot of people will tell you, of course, I'm talking about married people or people who've been in long relationships. Any relationship, I would say, over 3 to 5 years. A lot of them will tell you, "Oh, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We don't recognize that. We show love all year." Now, again, this is my own opinion, and like I always say in every video, feel free to leave a comment on anything I've said in this video so that we can talk about it, right? To me, I think that's a cop out answer. Now, understand me as being me. I'm a hopeless romantic. I am. So, if we are a couple who celebrates Christmas, I'm excited and I'm putting a lot of thought into getting you a Christmas gift. You're not just going to get your traditional socks and underwear and t-shirts or cologne unless it's a real fancy cologne. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get you those cliche things. I might get it for a gag purpose, perhaps. Like if they're like little novelty socks or novelty boxers, or you might get that for that purpose. But I'm putting a lot of thought into your Christmas gift. So for Valentine's Day, I'm putting thought into your gift. You know, and again, that's why I have to go back to my earlier about the gentlemen who were out at the mall and buying stuff out of Walmart or the supermarket is last minute, because men do have tendencies to forget to get their mate something. And I know my mom used to tell me it's the thought that counts. So that brings me back to that statement. Oh, we show love all year. We don't celebrate that. We don't patronize that pagan holiday where they have to set aside another reason for us consumers to spend our money to show our person we love them or we care about them. We show them that all year. And of course, if you go even further, you see this roof over the head, happy Valentine's Day. When you flick that switch, hey, happy Valentine's Day. When you remember to go in the bathroom and flush or hop in that shower, happy Valentine's Day. That's where I spent my money. That okay, great, lovely, cute, even. Yet, to me, although, yes, Valentine's Day is a definitely absolute made up holiday. It has zero zero historic value to it. Can even be considered totally irrelevant, perhaps. Yet it's a day for lovers. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nothing for nothing, you should honor your mother all year long. So why do you go above and beyond to get her something for Mother's Day? Your father, if he's in your life or have been significant in your life, same difference. You show your dad love all year long, yet you do make sure to get him something for that day. Now, again, those are also two made up holidays. There's no historic value to it, there's no um, religious background behind it. None of these things, but they are made up holidays, right? So, why is Valentine's Day poo pooed so hard when it comes to gift giving or celebrating? I mean, I'm just asking. Because me, I'm a holidays person. If I like the holiday, if I can associate with the holiday in some way, shape, or form, I'm going to celebrate it to the best of my ability. So even if I had someone who I was dating, trust and believe they would have gotten a heartfelt gift yesterday. They would have. If they're a father, they don't have to be the father to my children. Understand? I would get that gentleman something for Father's Day. Would I expect him to get me something for Mother's Day? No. If he got it, again, I would appreciate it and I would be thankful for it. But I wouldn't be expecting it, just like he wouldn't have been expecting a Father's Day gift from me. Sometimes people just want to be recognized, and sometimes people just want to feel loved. Okay, yes, you have done that all year. Yet, when this day that has been singled out on this calendar to represent as much, why why not? Like, why not? And I think it's kind of sad that people are so jaded about certain things like that. Because, again, yes, we know corporate is bleeding our pockets. When aren't they bleeding our pockets? Okay? I mean, if we're going to keep it a buck, let's keep it a whole buck. Sure. And y'all go so hard for so little an idea. Like, show that person a little love. Show that person some appreciation in some way, shape, or form. Like behind me, because people have made mention or have asked me about the stuff behind me. Like the little purple bear this behind me. My baby daughter got me that for Mother's Day, and I thought it was just so sweet because she know purple is my favorite color. And if you notice, it has beads around it. My son gave me that when he came from Job Corps over Christmas because some little party that they had out there. And he remembered again, Mom loves purple beads. Well, purple, so he brought me that and I draped it. Now, the whiteboard has the two plaques and it also has a little box. The box is actually some diffuser oils. Because I knew I wasn't getting anything for Valentine's Day, I got that for myself. Cause nothing for nothing, like it's Valentine's Day, so why not show yourself some love if no one else does? Because to me, you're supposed to love yourself every day. And if you can't love yourself, then how are you expecting anybody else to love you? So I celebrated Valentine's Day by getting me those items. And they're small. Because to me, it don't take much. It really doesn't take much. I am a very simple person. And I love little things like that. I think they're so cute. So I got them for myself. Again, love yourself. If nobody else does, you have better love yourself. And by doing as much, you're going to be teaching another person how to love you. You're going to let them know, look, it don't take much to make me happy. You can do something that little, and I would appreciate it as though it was the world. So I'm not asking you to give me the world. I would like to be recognized, though. I always want to be respected, but a little recognition every now and again is appreciated. And nothing for nothing, if you can't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? So this is why you do special things for yourself. You take yourself out of, especially if you're a person who is a little fancy. Why not take yourself out and get your nails done? Why not take yourself out and get your toes done? Why not take yourself out, period? Now, if you're one who likes going out to eat, why not take yourself out to eat at a restaurant? It's not lonely, it's love. It's not lonely, baby, it's love. Love yourself as you want others to love you. Because I'm a firm believer in what you give out, you will receive. So if you give out love, you should expect to receive love. If you show yourself love, you should expect someone to be able to love you back. It's just my belief. It's not fact, it's just an opinion. And I let my coffee get cold again. Mm. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this wasn't the original video I planned on doing today. But like I said, it was something that was so heavy on my mind that I wanted to get out. Of course, I didn't do it yesterday because yesterday I actually spent time with my loved ones, my kids. We had game night. And this goes back to what I was speaking on earlier. My daughter took me out, yes, to eat. And I appreciate it so because she incorporated her sister into doing a spy mission. Hey, and it was botched. It was terrible. I'm gonna just say it, but again, it's the thought that counts. One sister sends the other sister to call me to find out what is it your mom what do you think your mom would like? Like what would she like to do tomorrow for Valentine's Day? What is her interest? What does she like? Again, your children should know your interests, but she's grown now. They're grown. So as children grow, their interests change. So obviously they would expect for their parents' interests to change. And yes, my children do know me. They know that I am your typical Gemini. I will flip like that. So I might like this today and I may not like this tomorrow. So it made sense for them to get together and call me. Yet, because I'm not knowing what's going on, right? I'm giving her all the things I would like to do or have done in the city and state that I just left. Well, I'm in a whole new city and state. And she's like, that's. She's like, sister, that doesn't help me. None of these things are here. Like, so my daughter gets in contact with me and she's like, hey, Ma, what are we doing for lunch tomorrow? Hmm? Lunch? What do you mean? You mean dinner? No, lunch. Like, and then she explained to me what happened. So this is why we wound up going. This is why we wound up going out to eat for lunch. Again, I appreciate it. I loved it. It was food that I would eat. But then later on that night, we wound up having game night. We played video games. We coo-hoo-hoo. We laughed. The collection of the family that was able to get together. We had so much fun. Kamikazes were served that night, which made it even more fun. And by the way, kamikaze is one of my favorite drinks. You can look it up, Google it, whatever. It's excellent. Try it when you can. But we had game night, and believe it or not, I enjoyed the game night way more than going out to eat. Because doing fun stuff, having fun stuff, that's what I want to do. That's how I like to celebrate things. And I mean, I was a ball of energy. Okay, I didn't win everything. Did I even win last night? See, this is why you have to drink kamikazes because it'll let you believe a lot of things, but I can't remember. Either way, that was the best part of Valentine's Day for me. And because she thought so much of me, instead of her and her old man going out on Valentine's Day, today they went out to do their Valentine's. Which goes back to what I was saying earlier. Just because you see a couple out today doesn't mean that one of those are the side. Some people, and this is where the love comes at, he understood that I'm new to the area, I'm new here, so I don't have any immediate friends here. I definitely am single, so I don't have no one. So he understood the assignment by allowing my daughter to take me out and then having us all come together and do game night. So their love for each other is that strong where he was willing to, well, I can't say willing to, but he understood the assignment. You know, because she means this much to me and she wants to do this with her mom, why not? Why not? And I appreciate everyone who was involved in case you should happen to see this video. And I hope that everyone watches this video. So that's why it was so pressing on my mind to do this particular video. And I'll probably still have on this shirt in my next video because I do want to do a double up. Because the other topic of conversation, which I obviously am not going to have coffee for because my coffee is cold, but to give something, to get something, you got to give something. So, happy Valentine's Day to all those. Happy Valentine's Day to the couples. Happy Valentine's Day to the side chicks if you want to be celebrated as much. And happy Valentine's Day to family, friends, and love. That's why celebrating the people who mean a lot to you, showing them how much you love and care for them, you can do that all year. Yet sometimes when you can celebrate them on respective days, do it. Thank you. Again, this is Conversation Over Coffee with Robin S. Please feel free to leave your comment after this video. Again, anything I mentioned, I talked about, if you agree with it or disagree with it, feel free to leave your comment. Definitely like so that other people will get a chance to see this and share this. And they too can leave their comments. They too can also subscribe to my channel, which I hope you will do after this if you haven't already. And to those of you who have done and are still watching and joining me, thank you for subscribing. I hope we get more subscribers. Like I've mentioned in other videos, I would appreciate 25 likes, 25 comments on each and every video, especially one that you want us to revisit later on, because I do plan on revisiting some of these. So, yes, 25 likes, 25 comments. Always subscribe and follow me. You can even hit your notification bell because as you see, I'm starting to build up. So this way, build up my videos. Excuse me. So every and any time I'm going to feature a video or stream a video or put a video up, you'll get the notification so you too can be here for Conversations Over Coffee with Robin S. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Enjoy your weekend and be safe. And guys, just a little side note. If you can't be good, at least be good at it. Take it any way you want. Bye.